Yo, yo, what's up, y'all? We about to get started in just a minute, all right? Double tap that screen for me and subscribe to the channel as well, all right? Appreciate y'all. All right, y'all, let's make it happen, man. Appreciate y'all being here for sure. Just do me that favor, man. Double tap the screen, all right? Double tap that screen and like, well, yeah, like the video, sub to the channel, all right? It's been a long day, folks, but we here now, all right? We here, we here, we here. We are here. So I'm gonna do something, lately, I've been doing a lot of sampling, just doing a lot of different stuff in general, so this time I'm gonna do something, a different kind of tune with a different kind of beat, you know what I mean? Or at least we'll see, how it goes. We're just experimenting over here basically when it comes to beats and music and all that type of stuff, alright? So, this might be good, might not be good, but we'll see, okay? Let's find the right tempo for this. Now, there's a tune I had in my head, so, got a little pre-planning going on with it. Let's see how it turns out. That's good. We'll go with that. So I'm gonna do this in a way where I can separate everything, you know what I mean? I might do, there's gonna be a main tune, it's gonna have 4 notes, 4 hits, you know what I mean? Maybe an in-between transition one, But you know, that might end up having 4 different patterns in that sense. Basically that. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Okay, yep. Exactly how we gonna do it. Okay. No complicated. Oops. Let's get rid of What's up, buddy? Yeah, we from the USA. So I had to keep separating all these, man, just because of the way it's set up. So let's see. This is a very complex type of beat, but I think it's gonna pay off. You know what I mean? You guys will see how it goes. Especially after I labor everything. All right, let's get it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Okay, I just thought about it. All right, I'm gonna separate everything literally. Let's make it happen. should we call this, y'all? What should we call this track? Drop whatever name you want to in the chat, man. And based off that, we'll give it the name, alright? First name I see in the chat, though. Have to be too creative or nothing like that. Just any random name y'all want to, man, drop it in the chat. I'll give y'all minutes to do that. Alright, so we ain't got no name in the chat. That's alright. I'll go ahead and just get a generic name right quick so we can lock it in. Save that progress. Let's see, today's the 17th. Yep, all day long, man, all day long. Okay. And by the way, y'all, I want to take a moment to say, would you guys kindly please pray for my city, man? It's not as bad as what I've seen in some cities before, but it's still bad enough, I'm not going to try to make it seem like it's the worst natural disaster to ever hit the nation, but it's the worst thing I've ever seen here in my city, you know what I mean? So, the tornadoes that happened yesterday, it definitely was a crazy thing to find out about and to see. So, yeah, if y'all kindly, man, just please, say a prayer, you know what I'm saying? You even got to type nothing about it in the chat if you don't want to. Just say a prayer for my city, man, because a lot of people that, basically got messed up out here. A lot of homes, over 5,000 homes got destroyed, you know what I mean? Which is insane. I think, well, some people lost their lives, I'll just put it that way. A lot of people got injured and whatnot, so I ain't trying to make it about that, but definitely say a prayer for my city, okay? So I appreciate y'all. What's up, Barbara? What you talking about? You said, can you give me a other beat? What you talking about? Let's see. Okay, so we got that save lock in. Let's do it like this. I might have to separate it completely. No, we doing the beat, we doing Barbara. It might be sad, if you look at it that way. But no, that's what we doing right now. My son thinks all the attention's supposed to be on him 24/7. He thinks he's supposed to get attention 24/7. Kid, don't you see what I'm doing, boy? You see your dad playing music, man, making music. You're a funny kid. You're a funny little kid. See, Johnny once said, "Do you ever get so high you try to sneak up on yourself in the mirror?" I've actually never heard that shit. I don't know what you got a hold of, but it sounds like you got a hold of you, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Relax, kid. Alright, let's make it happen. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Why you gotta make that noise when you fall asleep, man? Why you doing all that? Relax, son. You ain't gotta keep up all that noise. Son, chill out with that. Okay? Seriously. Oh, you hear how he gets louder? This kid knows what he's doing. Look, trust me, folks, when I say this, babies are smarter than you think, okay? Kids that are, your kid don't have to be walking and talking for them to have some sense. Now, newborn, I don't know, but like, yes, once the kid's looking around at you and they can make eye contact with you, they got definitely some sentience about them, you know what I mean? This part right here. Here we go. We gotta get that timing right with that shit. Oh shit. Hey, chill out. You calm it down. Alright? Seriously. Oh yeah, we still doing game stream today. It just made sense for me to do this right now. You said your son too all over the place all day? Yeah. And as you can see, my kids get more talkative, you know what I mean? Keeping up more noise and all that. Keeping up all that damn noise, man. Yeah, keeping up all that damn noise. Yeah. This boy sitting here smiling, looking at me and just getting loud. Hey, boy. Okay. Let's layer this up a little bit. Yeah, he's sitting right here. Keeping up too much damn noise. What you doing like that? Hey man, chill out. See him if you're rocking. He's so cute. Well, come get him real quick. Come get him and you know what I mean. Watch him for a little while. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Move it over a little bit. Yeah, come get him and yeah, keep an eye on him for me real quick. make this happen here a little bit. You say he doesn't look like me? He looks exactly like me. He actually looks more like me than his mother. You know what I mean? As you can see, look at his skin tone. Look at that boy's skin tone, man. His mama's like brown skin. You know what I mean? This boy is pale. You ain't even seen his face. Nah, this dude's like a little clone. This asleep now, thank God. Y'all hear him? He's fading off into a deep sleep, man. Damn right. Good job, son. Go ahead and take that nap, alright? Yep. That's great. That's a great thing. Avery was ghostly too as a baby. Ghostly, made it pale. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's gonna be a tough track to kind of separate. up, DJ Ray? You said the UE Diva, SVT, PSC along with Mini Move. Where you buy that from? Which company is that from? And what makes you say it's the best though? I'm curious about that. You say you bought it because it has every single thing you can think of. It's all in there, and it's the best because it's so diverse. How much is it? It's called UE Diva. UE Diva. Let's get this in over with. Oh, that's not bad actually. Cause you look at some other shit like Omniverse or Omnisphere. That shit is hell expensive. And then think about hypersonic. Steinberg. Y'all ever heard of that? Hypersonic Steinberg. Steinberg hypersonic basically. Who makes it though? Omnisphere is the worst. Damn. Yeah, that's Steinberg hypersonic. Now that shit was good. I'll put it in the chat that we guys can see it. They still got it. I'm gonna check the internet, see if they still have this shit. Cause it's been a long time, man. Long time. Long ass time. Steinberg hypersonic, here we go. They got a hypersonic 1, 2, and they have a 3. Interesting. Yeah, this was a good ass VSC back in the day. Let's see, I don't advertise for this company, but I'm gonna put the link in the chat just so y'all can see. I believe so, DJ Rick. I think it is. I think it does have 3 oscillators. But it's been so long since I used it because I was using that program back in like 2010, 2011, and 12 maybe. I think I'll probably still use it a little bit in 2014, something like that. But see, from 2015 all the way up until 2020, I didn't make any music at all. You know what I mean? I didn't make no music. I didn't play no music, no shit like that for about 5 years. After my dad passed away, man, I had to go through a lot of changes. Had to help my mom out. Had to pick up all these different jobs and shit. And I had no time to make music, you know. And I just kind of forgot about it until 2020, and then just picked it back up. And yeah. Barbara's back. That's what's up. Bunny said reminds you of ballet class. Okay, I bet it does. Let's see. Avery said you're a meanie. I don't know what you mean by that. But yep. So this last pattern I'm not gonna worry about right now. Already is tripping right here. Let's fix this. Okay, I wonder what'll happen if I change every instrument, every pattern to a different plugin. You guys gonna see what'll happen? Okay, DJ Rick, do your thing, man. Yeah, check it out, bro. Watch a video on it or something, you know what I mean? You said, but you are, yep. No, I'm not me. I'm just real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm real as fuck. Hella real. Sometimes too real, I guess, for some people. Sometimes I'm too real for some people, you know what I mean? But oh well. That's a oh well, you know? That's oh damn well. What's up, KB Rockstar 12? He said, can you please play Yellow Brick Road by Elton John? Where the money at? How you gonna come up with somebody streaming asking to play a song with no money? No type of contribution, nothing. How rude are you, bro? No, I'm kidding. I appreciate you being here, but for real though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come up here like that and asking for requests with nothing to contribute, nothing to offer. You know what I mean? Where they do that shit at? Seriously, where they do that shit at? Anyway, now let's do that. Let's switch everything over to something else. I'm ready to see that change. Hear that change? KB Rockstar trying to come up here asking for something for nothing. Isn't that crazy? How that shit work? It's already enough I give y'all a free show, and then he come up here asking for extra song requests and shit. Come on. You serious? Are you serious, KB Rockstar? What the? No, I'm kidding. You're good, bro, but for real. Okay, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. He put his money where his mouth is. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, so look, this is what we're gonna do. Since KB Rockstar actually put his money where his mouth is, I'm gonna look up the song real quick. All right, I'm gonna listen to it and I'll play a little bit of it for y'all. All right, shout out to KB, man. There you go. Appreciate that, bro. And ain't that nothing, man. KB asked me a complicated ass song for the first song request on the channel, man. Knowing damn good well I don't know how to play piano. Let's see. If we get these notes right though. Let me see. It's gonna take some time. You asking if I'm sitting or standing? Both. I'll stand up sometimes, sit down. Matter of fact, for a while I had a whole standing setup, you know what I mean? But I like the speaker setup here a lot more. You know what I mean? Over there I had to use this little thing. Which is alright. This one's cool, but not, you know, it ain't the best. So let's figure this out real quick for KB. You gonna bear with me, KB? Let's see. We gotta find the right damn chords. A complicated ass song. KB, you got another song, man? You got a different song, something less complicated? Because just so y'all know, man, I'm not a piano player. I just learned how to play a piano from using this machine right here. Okay? DJ Rick said I couldn't stand for more than 5 minutes. Oh, for real? KB, you still in the house, man? You got a different song, bro. Cause I can do chords, but this song is like chord after chord. You know what I'm saying? You said you can play something you want if you want. Okay, that'll work. Cause like I said, I'm not a piano player, but I have a lot of beats, a lot of music I've made. You know what I mean? Avery said not him asked for a different song. At least I'm honest about it. I'm not gonna sit here in front. Once I listened to the song, and then I saw how it was being played, I'm like, oh yeah, that's complicated as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I can play a lot of songs, especially some songs maybe y'all have heard before, especially if it's like a catchy tune. But you know, I ain't mad at you. Who's that? Is that like a rap song? Here, let's play a beat for KB real quick though. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Let's find something for you. What KB? What kind of music you into though? What kind of genre you like? You got any particular genre of music? He said, can you play something you want if you want? I appreciate that too. He said, it's my first time in the stream. I didn't know what I was getting into. Hey, look, isn't that how it always is though? Anywhere you go, man, you never know what to expect unless it's like explicitly advertised, you know? But on the internet, man, it's always going to be a random mix. Like, what is it, trail mix or what that should be? Like a gift bag or something, a goodie bag, you know? I think you came to the right place though, you know what I'm saying? We be doing all type of shit over here. As you can see, we don't just do the music, you feel me? We also do the games, which some people are more into the game streams. You know, like Avery, for example, here in the chat, she's a member of the channel and all that. She prefers the game streams, you know? Music is really where my talent lies though, but yeah, I think I'm okay with the games as well, you know? Okay, Tupac did that, I ain't mad at you. KB said I like any kind of music, rock, country, doesn't matter. Okay, well I don't know if I got any rock or any country, but I understand. I understand. How you feel about jazz or anything like that? Electronic music, hip hop, that type of stuff? Whoever said I want to play the best. I mean, I don't play the best. I know how to make music. I definitely know how to make some shit. Definitely. Let's find something here. You know, I'll play a little bit of what I made today, but this is not the best thing I've made. We'll play a little bit of what I made today. Let's see. I think this is it. DJ Rick said, "You the reason why he took KB Rock." So yeah. He's pretty hostile. You say you love jazz more like Ray Charles type jazz? Okay. Well, see, I'm like a beat producer, beat maker. You know what I mean? Just you know, just so y'all know, in case y'all just came here to the show for the first time, you know. Yeah, I be making beats and all that. I don't really play like traditional music for real, typically. I'm not like a classically trained pianist or anything like that. I did play violin growing up. I played violin for about 9 years when I was a kid. Let me see, is this the one I'm thinking about? Oh, this is the one from earlier today. I'll play a little bit of this and I'll switch on to the other track we was working on. I'll play a couple tracks for y'all, you know what I mean? We might just switch it off into like a set, a DJ session, that kind of thing. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, man. Let's check it out. Spacewalk piano, huh? Okay. Oh, not this one. I'm tripping. My bad. It is where am I go? My fault, y'all. This should be it. This should be it. Now both of these tunes kind of have like a similar vibe as far as like a jazz type thing going on. Now are they jazz per se? Not really. But they have a jazz vibe to it, I'll say that. You know, I have actually a couple songs that are more, what's the word, like kind of what you would expect jazz to be, you know? Yeah, I got a couple like that. But see, on this NBC, you know, and I'm gonna let everybody know this in the chat, I have almost 1,000 songs on the NPC that I've made in the last 8 to 9 months. So, you know, when you got that many damn songs, man, and they're only just named, they're not like labeled like, oh, this name plus it's like a hip hop beat or like, you know, whatever. Because really my music is hard to even classify. I don't know what the hell to call my music. But I'll let you guys be the judge. You guys tell me what it sounds like to you. Okay? Y'all tell me what it sounds like to you. with that one, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy. DJ Reek said, how did you make that so quick? What you mean? Oh, I didn't make it just now. This is something I made, looks like yesterday. Yeah, we made this yesterday live on stream. If you guys want to watch the replays of that, definitely become a member of the channel. Something I've been experimenting with lately is kind of leaving the streams up public after we wrap up the stream, leave them public for like a day or so, maybe half a day, you know what I mean? And then shoot them over to members only. But before that, I was kind of just taking every production stream, anytime we make a song from scratch, sending it right to members only right afterwards. And so we have a ton of members content, members only content, a ton of it, like hours upon hours of it. But I want you guys to have the opportunity to kind of review it, go through it. It might be something you want to look at again. Maybe something you can learn from what I'm doing, you know what I mean? As far as making the beats and whatnot. And that's why I always tell y'all, I ask questions, man. And feel free to ask me questions if you're interested in making music or if you're just curious about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Always feel free to ask me some questions. I have no problem answering. You know what I mean? I definitely don't mind. So let's see. I'll play, where's the other one at? Let's find out the track. What'd you think of that, KB? Was that cool? Was you digging it? He had the fire emojis in that chat, and I appreciate that. And I'm always open to feedback, you know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad, or what I say. I always say, I used to say that shit all the time, but I would say, I'm cool with critiques, criticism, stuff like that. Whether it's positive or negative, good or bad, it's all good to me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and that's the case. That's really the case. DJ Reek said, I'm wondering how do you EQ on MPC? So you will go to, I'll show you here in a second. I'll let you check it out. It's pretty straightforward, but the only thing I don't like about the, doing it on MPC, as you can see, you saw the message that just popped up. It's telling me that the CPU, the memory, the CPU is at 15%, which is not bad, but the memory is running at 80 to 85%. You know what I mean? So, you can only have so many plugins active on the MPC, or bring them in straight to the plugin channel. And whenever it comes to the mixing, the effects and all that, right? The effect plugins, you can only have up to 4 on each channel. You know what I'm saying? On each instrument, each plugin, each drum kit, whatever you want to call it, each key group. But there's a workaround. You can bounce the tracks to audio, right? That's one workaround. You could also put it into send and have it sent out to multiple. So really, if you think about it, you can stack it maybe about 2 times. So maybe get, I haven't tried this out because I haven't needed this yet. I haven't, had to do this yet. But if I'm correct, and I could be wrong about this, but if I'm correct, I think you can get up to maybe 16 effect plugins on each thing. You see what I'm saying? But for sure you can get at least 8. So, it ain't great, but 8 is still better than nothing, right? It's definitely better than 4. I can say that. But yeah, so you come into here, pick whichever one you want like that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 different lines, you know what I mean? What, say you're saying 16 is too much? 4 is, wait, hold on, you're saying is 4 too little and then 16 is too much? In my opinion, man, 4 is not enough, Some people might only put 1 or 2 effects on any given thing. But, yeah, 4 ain't shit to me. You know what I mean? Because I can fill up 4 pretty easily depending on what I'm doing. Now, do I always use 4? No. Sometimes I might use 1 or 2 on a different, a sample, whatever, you know what I mean? A plug-in, the drums maybe. But, okay, you'll say 6 is the max. Okay, 6 is the max. Yeah, I like the option to have as many as I want because you never know what you might have to do with it. You might have a sample that you really want to have, but you don't want it to sound like it does originally. You just want like the essence of it, and you gotta filter that shit out. Like layer it up with filters. Have like 4 or 5 different filters on there. Then maybe put like some gating effects on there to make it sound choppy. Maybe you might do all type of stuff to it. You know what I mean? When I was making music on FL Studio, there was many times where I had like, at least half a dozen, if not more, effect plugins on on any type of channel, on any track. You know what I mean? So, I get it. I get it. But yeah, I wish they had the option for four, like, or excuse me, more than four off the bat, without me having to do like the workarounds and the, you know what I mean. I would rather not have to do all that, but I like the fact still that there's an option because it could be worse, right? It could be a whole lot worse. But let me pull up the chat right quick, y'all. Get my phone, and also too, let me get some water right quick. All right. Let's see. Yeah, do me a favor, y'all, and double tap that screen if you haven't already. Okay. Appreciate y'all for being here, most definitely. But yeah, double tap that screen for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Okay, hit that button today and get out your way. Right there. Subscribe to the channel. All right. Appreciate y'all, man. I might should get some green tea while I'm at it too, huh? You want some water or something? Yeah, it's a nice casual day today here on the Orange Channel, isn't it? AKA Artista Nova. Nice casual day today. All right, y'all, we're going to pause for the calls, man. Let's get a few more likes on the video, all right? Appreciate y'all. Okay, I see you, DJ Reek. I got you, bro. I always appreciate you coming by, man. You already know. You said you're going to sleep now, 1:30 a.m. here in the UK. Yeah, get to bed, bro. Get your rest, all right? Get that rest, and I'll see you next time, all right? Appreciate you, man. But yeah, let's get the likes up, y'all. We're going to pause for the calls. Okay, man, y'all ready to get back to it? Uh-oh, my bad. Y'all ready to get back to it, though? Ready to get back to the show? Hit the like on the video for me, alright? Hit that like on the video, y'all. Let's get the likes up here. Get my boy, he wide awake now. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a little while, y'all. A little while longer, folks. But not for a whole lot longer, you know what I'm saying? My boys are gonna be like, any minute now, I'm like, Dad, alright, time to wrap it up, Dad. Alright, let's get up out of here. Well, let's check this out real quick. Similar kind of vibe, jazzy kind of thing, but let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So, Go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Hey man, put a number 8 in the chat if you want another track. Because other than that, it is time to go. You know? But if you guys want one more, man, just put an 8 in the chat, alright? I'll give y'all a minute to do that. And don't forget to double tap the screen for me. Come on, I know we got more folks than that in the chat, man. Let's get a few more 8s in the chat to play another track, alright? Because some of y'all just be sitting way in the back not typing nothing. Ain't gonna fly today, man. Y'all gotta type something today, okay? Hit the 8 in the chat, man. That's all y'all gotta do. We'll play the next track, alright? But I appreciate you, Avery and Bunny. Shout out to y'all. Let's see some more 8s in the chat, y'all. Come on. All right, folks. Well, it looks like we can't get no more eights in the chat. So on that note, man, I gotta start, standing the ground, dog. Cause I usually be like, yo, put 8 in the chat. Nobody be typing shit except for the few usuals. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, but we gotta get some audience participation, man. Cause I see y'all in the chat, man, not typing nothing. And today it's not gonna fly, okay? So we gonna get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. If y'all want to see the replay, definitely do so, cause you got a little while to do so. All right, I'll be putting into members only, maybe at some point, but I'll leave it public for y'all to watch the replay and check it out and relive the moments like usual. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, do me one last favor. As always, you guys already know what's up. Hit that like button on the way out. All right, double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Right there, boy. Hit that button if you see it. I get out your way and hit it today, okay? But yeah, I'll be back later with a game stream. Not too long from now. You know what I mean? Got to get something to eat and all that. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. So look, whether I see y'all later or not, I hope you all. He said, hey, he said, not today. Yeah, not today, not today. Anyway, yeah, whether I see y'all later or not, I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, evening, noon, or night. All right, and that includes y'all, the ones just be sitting way in the damn back, like hella far in the back, not typing nothing ever. Y'all just be shadow watching me, just lurking in the shadows, just watching and trying to see what I'm doing. I don't know if you a hater, if you're a fan of what I do, if you're jealous of what I do. I don't know what it is. I don't know why the hell you wouldn't type in the chat and just say hi or what's up or something. But anyway, I still wish you all the same thing, man. I still wish you all well and wish you all a good day out there and all that type of shit. And yeah, whatever time it is, wherever y'all may be around the world. Appreciate y'all once again. And until next time, y'all. Peace out.